Okay, so we are going to talk about continuity, and mainly we are concerned at a single point. And this is the actual definition, unlike advanced math when we just described it. Okay, so what are some of the things we have to avoid?
Holes.
Holes. Okay, so what we say is f of a exists. Okay, and I'll put the Cliff's Notes version over here. There is not a hole. That means there's a solid black dot. Okay, this means solid black dot.
So that's, there's not a
Yeah,
hole.
there's not a hole, there's a solid black dot. Okay? The next thing is so that's a fancy way of saying what? There is a limit. Okay? And the limit has a number answer. Okay, so that what it's saying is there is a number answer for the limit. Okay. And then the third step is these two values have to match. So, the limit value and the function value have to match. Why do you think that has to happen?
Because if there's not a hole, then all the function lines there.
Okay, so everything needs to be a solid dot at that point. Okay? So, I know you can look at the graphs and tell me whether it's continuous or not. Okay, I know that. Okay, but part of calculus is defining the pre-calculus ideas. Does that make sense? So in a sense, you're kind of doing like a proof, even though it's not really a proof, of a pre-calculus idea. And that is what we are doing the next 2 days. Okay. So this is what a problem will look like. I would write it there. Yeah, this is it. I'll do a couple examples. Then we're going to go to the board and do it.
So it's not just like if the line is continuous, it's literally at the point.
Literally at a point. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's start with a piecewise. Okay, let's start with this piecewise function. Okay. So what do you think we should do first? Yeah, get it graphed. Okay, so go ahead, get this graphed.
Is that 1, 2, 3, or is that supposed to be? Is an x smaller than 1?
Not
On the
yet.
bottom one.
No, that's embarrassing. I was just testing my kids, viewers. Don't stop watching. I know what I mean. You don't want anyone to stop watching the first video.
No way.
I could become famous, from this. So.
Please start.
Now the graphing entertainment.
Different performance. Like a singing.
Okay, you guys keep going underneath your paper. I'm just going to put it over here because I want to keep both up. Okay, but you guys just, keep going. Okay, so first step.
Don't.
Now let's go ahead and do that. Then we're going to do another one. Okay.
You gotta write in him when she changes.
Okay, so the first thing, I have to see if it exists. What point am I working on? 3. So, f of 3. What is f of 3? Okay, how did Colton get 4? Plugged it into the top one, right? Or he looked at the table? Okay, so if you get a does not exist, you're done. You just stop and say it is not continuous. Okay?
How do you get it doesn't exist?
We'll get one where there
Okay.
will be. Or maybe where there's a limit. Okay, so step 1, we're done? Okay, step 2, we need to do limit as x approaches 3. Okay, I think this tripped a couple people up on their quiz, but we'll see it a couple times. Okay, so 3 is right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as you bring your fingers closer, and my graph is terrible, what do your fingers get close to?
4.
4, right? My graph is terrible. Not 4.
You said it.
You technically have your own little made one that you could just drag over.
I know. I don't want the viewers to think I'm like pro yet. They might be turned off by that.
Are you trying to be like Khan Academy or whatever?
Yeah. When I get $3 million to make videos, then it will be top notch.
Do they get that much?
Yeah.
Not really tell.
At least that.
For what?
Khan Academy.
At least
They're not
3
that
million.
big.
I don't know what
Maybe
that
it was
is.
8
It's
or
like
10.
literally just writing how to do that problem.
But it's an organization.
Yes. Nothing against UConn. Okay.
Going
Step,
down.
step 3. Okay.
We'll edit that part.
We have to make sure does this value
Yep.
match this value?
Yes.
Okay.
Are we supposed to write step by step?
Yes.
So
It
we
is
have
a
to-
step. It's step 1, step 2, step 3. And then you need a concluding sentence like therefore f of x is continuous at x equals 3. Therefore. It's math for therefore.
If you're really
Yep.
just like how they used
Where'd
to
you
do
learn all
this
those things at?
in college. Where's Maggie today?
Okay. I want you guys to try now. Same function, we're not going to regraph it. I want you guys to see, is it continuous? At x equals 1.
No.
Okay. Is it continuous at x equals 1? Okay, which one is, it's okay if you're not quite done. Which one, what's f of 1? 2. Okay. Which one did you plug it into to figure that out? It didn't matter in this case, but which one would if it did matter?
The top.
The bottom one because it's for equal.
Because it's the one with the equal sign, okay?
I was just looking
That makes sense.
Okay. You can look at your graph, that's
Okay,
fine
I don't
too.
know.
I'm trying to slowly maybe start working you off the graph, but it's okay if you need to look at the graph. Okay, now why did I make a closed circle over the open when I graphed
Well,
it?
Because it overpowers.
Closed dominates. Okay, so does it have a limit?
Yes.
Yes.
And it is what? 2. Did I match?
Yep.
Okay, so. Oop, we gotta stop for now because we're gonna run out of